brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today in a 43-person free-for-all battle here in Caucasia. We have a wonderful spot for ourselves, not in one of my typical bottom right corner spots, but it is bottom right. It's actually looking amazing. No, we stick with this spot. It's a great opening. There's nobody else up here. If we don't take it, we could really risk somebody from the left really taking control of this entire region and dominating this whole area. So let's get going here. Be zoomed out just to make sure that we have a lot of opportunities to see what's going on around us and make sure that no threats emerge outwards that could dampen our chances of winning here. So again, we have a big spot to grab, so we can be aggressive, but I'm going to stick with my original opening here as to not be too aggressive. I want to make sure I enter and exit the bot phase with a lot of troops as to not be a target myself. So let's get going at our infinite growth phase right here. Oh, missed it. There we go. And see how big we can get. We already have the crown, a lot of opportunities around us. We just keep this going, and this is going to go for a while here, which is always good to see. And now we just enter into the bot phase right away. Let's actually get down here and grab this as well. Grab that. And just hit bots wherever we can go. Now, there's not necessarily a direction I'm pushing toward. It's really just making sure that I can get all the weak bots whenever they are appear. So there's a good opportunity. Ah, he turned back. There is a player in the Crimea region, but who was left to become a bot. I'm actually not going to go down to Crimea. I don't want to deal with a bot. That bot's going to be rather big and going to be attacking whoever is foolish enough to go down there. And that could really stunt my growth. So I'm just going to completely ignore that region. Let that other bot go around and capture all of that. And hopefully somebody else goes over there and deals with that bot instead of me. So still have the crown. Still a lot of troops. Racing player 419 to make sure that he's not able to get into any of my bots that I've tried to cut off for myself. And that is going to be our expansion phase there, in first place by about 20,000 pixels. So looking rather sharp here. As player 419 is fourth place, so we do need to keep an eye on him. So we'll just save up for here and build up our troops and wait for an opportunity to arise around us. Player 649 is going into the bot in Crimea. That is a little bit unfortunate. I understand the appeal of grabbing extra land, especially when in a spot like that, but touching borders with a bot like that, a player bot, is just not worth it in the beginning of the game. So patiently waiting. 6419 is taking the crown away from me. I don't like that, and I've got a lot more troops than he does, so maybe we just push him down a little bit. We're just going to engage him enough to make sure that we're the dominant force over here. Hopefully nobody joins in on attacking us, but for right now, I'm just going to keep attacking him and increasing my lead and decreasing him. So we do have about an 8,000 pixel lead over him, and he is starting to catch up to us. So I think that's going to be our last attack, at least for right now. And yeah, you have finally finished up that bot over there. I think now we save. He was like, why don't you go into this guy? I understand the reasoning why. It is a decent move, but it does give me borders on player 300 who I don't want. He's offering alliance. I'll take it for right now, as we do continue to keep saving up and waiting for another good opportunity to amount to itself. Now, we do have 60,000 pixels, which means we can move faster than everybody else on the board. So we can definitely pounce on an opportunity when it comes up. But if I feel like if we attack again, we're going to just make ourselves a target, especially with everyone around us having about 3 million troops. I'm looking into the left. So no need to rush into anything. We can be patient. We can be kind and just wait for the rest of the world to develop. 419 is still in second place, and 300 right behind him is in third. 300 is going to get big. Let's try and get an alliance with you, brother, as we are at red interest, and I kind of want to go into Hassan. But if you don't give me an alliance 649, I think I might go into you, because I'm worried about a team up with 419 against me. Brother, you're running out of time. I would accept it. He accepted it, but very reluctantly. Interesting. Well, we're at 8 million. I think we go into you, Hassan. Let's start knocking down Hassan. The reason why is there's a lot of weaker players behind Hassan, so that's a good opportunity to jump on something. So we'll just knock him down. And player 419 is going into Potro Empire over in the east. So we definitely have permission to do this. Player 300 is taking the crown away from me. Don't like that. He's getting big, aren't you? Yeah, you got some opportunities there. He's taking the lead by almost 10,000 pixels. So we really need to get a go on here and expand westwards. I'm a little bit upset or a little bit disappointed no one else has joined in on fighting Hassan, but that's okay. We'll be able to take him down ourselves and hopefully get into the Sasafid Empire and Android user 687 as they're fighting each other which is great for me because I can take them both in one fell swoop. So let's go ahead and do that as we've reclaimed the crown by about 10,000 pixels, and we're going to get it by even more here by taking out all these guys. Now I am going to leave the purple player below me as a buffer state. I think I don't want to go down there and fight. I don't want borders on Malacca and Mustafa. So let's just go back into 419, who's back again in second place. Take him down. Now I do see that there's a weak bot over there, which could be just giving permission to player 300 to grab all of that land. But I might be in a position to fight player 300. And I do see there's a player in white below him. So let's just go ahead and do this. Now I'm not going to boat anywhere into 419's territories. The reason being is that I want to get eastwards as fast as possible. And if we boat down south, that's going to slow us down. So right now, focus is just going east as fast as possible. And once we get through the east, I'm going to see about player 300. It would be a big coup if we're able to take out 419 and then player 300. We'll see how that goes for us though. And as soon as we are over, one more, we boat. And player 300 did not react fast enough. Mohammed down south is a big threat as well, so I would love to not touch borders with player 300 and Mohammed. We are getting attacked by player 419. That makes sense. We just grab the rest of this land. And if I can't get around player 300, which doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, that's okay. I see that player 649's broken the truce and attacked me. That's okay as well. I think we take this opportunity and take out the 649. The reason being is it doesn't give us borders on any other player and takes out a potential gang up against me with players 300. As weak as it would be, it still would be viable. So we just want to be sure to take it down as fast as possible. So we'll take you down. There we go. And he's out of the way. And now we have an isolated 1v1 with player 300. Now we need to be cautious about this as to not border Mohammed while we're fighting 300. That would probably be the death of us. So we are going to take advantage of boating. This is an excellent strategy to weaken your opponent and grab land without necessarily expanding your borders in a way that you don't want to, because there's no real directional way you can make sure that you're attacking. So we just keep fighting down player 300, and once we get a little bit closer to Mohammed, we'll be very boat boys in making sure that we don't lose or we don't gain an accidental border with anybody. So we'll just keep fighting you down. You're at 16 million. And I think now we boat. Let's just boat over here. Stop your boating. And just knock his troops down with our boats. This is all perfectly fine. And when we boat more, we'll just boat up and down this river. Again, trying to avoid borders with Mohammed. So boat here. And he's attacking me, which is wasting his defensive modifier, which is perfectly fine by us. Mohammed is moving his way up. At this point, I'm not worried about him anymore, and he has become a bot. So we definitely don't need to worry about him anymore. There's not going to be a coherent gang up against me, and I think it might be a good opportunity to go in on Mohammed before we touch borders with player 910. So let's go ahead and start that process up. Start knocking down Mohammed. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I tried, but actually I'm not even worried about it. So we'll just do this, and now we'll go straight into you and knock you down. Now our purple buddy has been blocking us, but we're not going to allow him to stay in the game infinitely. Just you know, community policing itself in terms of what's an acceptable name and what is not. But I do want to make sure to win this game first, and the key to winning this game is making sure to take down the white player first before we do that. And as soon as he is gone, then we kind of have we'll have enough troops to be able to get this done. We already are in a great position to win this game, just having 45% of the land and red interest. But best practices are best practices. You know, it's always possible to still lose it. So taking down you, especially when you only have like 1 million troops left, definitely viable for us. And now we'll go in on this guy as soon as we're done with that attack. And done. Okay, good. So now we'll finish off you over here and take you out as he points to us as the real threat. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of seen it by now. Oh, missed a little territory right there. Okay, player 910's attacked me. Take an alliance with you, and we'll go into you and just take you out. I have nothing but respect for anyone who wants to still fight the crown, even when it's not, you know, always viable to win the game. But hey, you gotta give them respect for, you know, at least trying So I'm happy to peace all the rest of these guys. We'll give the claps a good sportsmanship. Let everybody know we're going for a peace. Give one ye kissy face for the boys. And look for the peace down here. Oh, you guys are still fighting, huh? Well, we'll wait for the peace. I wonder if the peace isn't happening because they're fighting. My brothers? My brothers? Okay, you want to be in the game? Here, here's your moment. There you go. And you're out. Congratulations. All right. So, yep, he's out. Okay, just take these two out. You know what? You can't get along. We'll end it. How about that? We'll peace out with Barat. There. Everybody happy now? Barat's attacked us. All right, well, we'll take out Barat next. There you go. You're out of here too. And we'll just go for 99%. We only need like 2 islands to get it done. There we go, 99%. GG's to all involved as we hopefully will peace out. There we go. Now, give a kissy face on the next one. Our next game up is going to be a 61 player teams battle here in Europe. We have one other corgi boy on our team. It's Fanif. It's right up there. And we're down here in Africa. Hopefully our Africa spawn is not ruined. No, the black team has really just gotten this as like a freebie. So as long as no other players random spawn down here, we're going to be just fine. Nobody looks like they did other than the blue player over by our buddy Dave. Hi, Dave. Now, if we can capture all of Africa and push out quickly, we are going to be in an incredibly strong position, but it's going to be dependent on taking down that blue player very fast and hoping this OG player. The OG boys are starting in the Iberian Peninsula. So they're more than likely going to try and push down south. So they're going to be the big threat to us, which means we need to move fast. So let's go in Infinite Growth Phase, see how big we can get. We need to race over here to block them as much as possible. I'm not concerned with any other land just because our teammates will pick it up if we don't pick it up. But unfortunately, we do have some bots in our way to get over there. But that is our big goal for right now, is pushing over there. Not worrying about the blue bots. I'm just, again, worried about the blue team pushing in the through the Iberian Peninsula down here. Now, that all looks like it's for none because we have that bot over there that we can't take down. So we'll just finish up the bots over here. I hope the PL player would just go down here and grab this land instead of competing with me for the northern land. And who has come over here? It's TR Dark World. Okay, so we save at this point and we wait. Grab this little bit of land here. And Dave now has borders on OG Sicily, who is rather weak. So yeah, I'm joining. Let's do this, brother. This is a good move for both of us. Yeah. Let's just grab all this land and move up to the Iberian Peninsula ourselves. Nobody has troops over here other than Dave, so I'm not worried about it. We have plenty of opportunity. Let's just go up north ourselves. And we have to keep a slight eye on our troops, but if we can take out these two players immediately, we're going to be in a very, very good position for our team. So this is definitely the play right now. Who's this? OG Tanks? Tanks is up north in France, so we don't want to take him on quite yet, but I'm going to risk it and grab these guys out the way. You have full donated. I wish I could get to you, but we can't, so we just kind of have to accept that. Unless I can boat over. Yes, I can. Okay, let's boat over. Boat? I had an option for a boat, please. Oh, who's here? PL. Good move. Okay. So Dave now has to deal with this bot over here. We are alone against the blue team. Dark World is attacking us, but it's fine. If he goes into tanks, then we can go into tanks. In fact, let's go into tanks right now and just finish this guy off. Help weaken him. As we are the #1 on our team, so we definitely have the responsibility of making some moves to help the team out. So yeah, PL is going to get very strong. He's potentially going to cut us off unless we can boat around. Let's just start boating, just in case. And now we save up a little bit. Our team is in a great position because we do have most of Africa. Dave is going to be in a great position to donate as soon as he is done with his fight right there. And PL is really kind of rampaging through Europe right now. Now, he doesn't have the most troops to speak of, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and fight American oil just to make sure that we have access to Europe ourselves. Again, not the most worried about it. Yeah, he's become a bot. Let's go here. And then I am going to take a little bit of a side detour and go over this way as well. Just to make sure, again, I get a little bit of a spot on Italy. Let's go up north and see if we can join the fight. We are kind of competing against which clan will get the points on this one. So, Faneth, you're doing pretty well up there. You've got a good amount of troops. That's great to hear. And we'll just collapse on you and then get the rest of your troops. Hopefully this boat is allowed to stay. You're starting to donate, which is good. We are sitting up pretty high. PL is very much being aggressive here, which is great to see. Oh, you get this land. I'll grab some of this myself. And now we just, we're at red interest, so let's fight you down. And grab what land we can just to make sure that we have access to another player and don't get cut off, because PL is going to probably take the crown on this one. He's done a great job of positioning himself well. And not getting stuck down there in Africa. So good job to him. We're not going to give up yet, though. That's for sure. Give me. Fight back. Oh, you full sent me? No! Okay, Turk got the land. That's okay. We'll grab what we can. And at this point, I think we just play a good teammate to our boys. So we'll just finish off you over here in Sicily. I can't really take this guy on until PL does. So we'll take this island right here. I said take the island. There we go. And we'll help out fight down this guy. Full send, get there. Okay, we get a little bit of land. We're not at 60,000 pixels yet, so we're not moving incredibly fast. But yeah, our dreams of winning this one for the Corgi clan is definitely over. PL clan wins it. No worries on that front. We'll just help out wherever we can. Do you need troops, by the way? You've got a little bit. I could give you just a little bit more. We'll give you a little bit of donation there. And we'll donate to FNF up here. Just help him out in his fight. We'll just tell him to charge, and I got him. Keep giving you money. And help wrap up the north, because I don't think you're gonna need help. If you do, I'll donate, but I'd much rather support a Corgi boy in the initial phase, especially when the game's kind of, you know, at hand. So we will just keep donating where we can, help you finish up. Yeah, guys left to become a bot. Islamic State is fighting bad strategy. Good job. We'll give you a little bit of extra bump and money just to help you win that one. And there we go. That looks like it's going to be a nice little victory for the boys. Well done to PL Kwarpek. He played very well. He had great border awareness, was able to move in great spots, just had good boating, all around good job. So GG's to everyone involved. As we do start to wrap things up here, I'll just give you all my money. There you go. As we do start to wrap things up, we'll say GG's to all involved, and thank you guys so much for watching, especially you made this far in the video. If you made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.